I don't know if y'all can even hear me because I think I was covering the mic. I'm not sure, but you guys are amazing and have made my YouTube short like in literally 20 minutes go to like 1.4K. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. But yeah, that's insane. So thank you for supporting that. It was prank calling, or not prank calling, prank texting. One of my friends, my song lyrics for my song Hit and Run. So I was so excited when I did that because I haven't like it's super cool. So yeah. Oh, we got Adam on here. Hi Adam, what's up? How are you? We got of course iOS Pro. Hello iOS Pro or Garrett. Let's see. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to say your name on the live, so in case, let's see. Okay, I'm going to the comments on my computer so I can see them a lot better than I see them here, because it doesn't always let me see the comments on my phone, so I'm looking here too, looking back and forth. But first I thought we could start off with a Q&A because my battery has been not the best because I've been live so much today on Instagram that I will have to log into my iPad as well to kind of start doing that. My phone overheats extremely now, so yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you for letting me know. Cannot speak. Anybody has some cool plans today, or had cool plans, because I'm sure most of you guys, it's night. Though we do have some people international, so you guys could be just starting the day. I did not. I will have to look to see the pictures that you sent me. For sure, yeah. My whole phone thing has been, let's see. Let me look. Wait, do I get them on my computer? Yeah, I do. Those are cool. Oh my gosh, that is like really cool. Whoa, that's your trombone? Wait, is it a trombone? Bass trombone. Wow, that's awesome. That is super cool. Dang. Wow. So how big is that? Because I see that it's like, seems pretty big. Seems pretty large. It almost looks like a trumpet in a way. That's how almost like you think of a trombone like huge, like this big, but no, it's like, it's very interesting. So that's really cool. So you said you had an electric guitar too, right? You've fixed your iPhone freezing issue by freeing your storage. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it does tell me to free my storage. So that could be it. That probably is it, honestly, because my ability to I have so much storage on my phone, guys. I have like 1,000 notes of songs I've written and songs that I was working on didn't really finish, and then more than 1,000 voice memos. And that's not even the videos I have. I have like a lot of videos on my phone too, so it's a lot of stuff. And then I have a lot of videos on my computer, so that's slow. Today I was on Zoom for my school, and it completely lagged, and now I'm thinking it's due to the storage because my computer has been lagging all day too. So it's kind of crazy, but you know, I'm gonna start using my iPad next. So my iPad's like, no, please don't use all your storage on me. So I find that really funny. Ooh, whoa, that's amazing. That's incredible. Oh, hi, Livy. Thanks for joining, Livy. Thanks for coming on. How are you? I'm doing really good today. I've been hanging out. Thought I could just talk to you guys. And yeah. So what did you guys think of the most recent reel I posted? Do you guys think that, like, okay, I was thinking, should I prank text another friend next, or should I do like my brother or my mom? My brother never watches these lives, so like my brother probably doesn't know my older songs or like all the lyrics. I mean, he knows some of the stuff, but I could probably do some lyrics that he doesn't know and get his reaction. Or I could do my dad, but my dad knows my songs pretty well, so I'd have to do one that it's taken a while for him to know. My mom obviously knows my stuff, so maybe I'll do like a relative or another friend. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to let me know. If you guys haven't seen the video, it was like an Instagram reel of me prank texting my friend the lyrics to one of my songs. So, hi, Kurt. Well, I hope you have a good sleep. Getting up early is definitely better than what I can do, man. I get up later because I'm up late, especially streaming, so that's probably why. But I guess I get up, well, my mom gets up at like 6. That's when I sometimes go to sleep. So, uh, yeah, it's hard like to actually wake up though. That's a skill to actually wake up. So I find it pretty cool. I'm looking at the comments. That's why I'm staring over there, because I'm looking at these comments here. You uploaded a new video about a new music app. Wait, tell me more about that. I want to know more about that. Oh yeah, I read that. I read Adam's comment, and then we got a thumbs up on here. I'm gonna like this live stream too. I think you guys should like it if you guys like it. You don't have to like it, of course, but I notice my thumb bends back when I do that. I don't know if that's normal or not. I hope it like is. I mean, I'm really flexible, so. Anyway, I'm rambling. What's up with you guys? Let's hear where everyone's from. Ooh, Apple Music classical app. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so is there gonna be more classical type of music? Because that's really cool. Classical music is cool, though. I think I also like jazz over classical. You're not used to the time change yet. And we're only 4 to 5 weeks in from the... Wait, what? We are? I thought it was like 2 weeks ago. Man, I had not adjusted fully to this time change. It's been that long? What? I hope you guys can hear me. I got a call and... hold on. Okay, there. I'm good. Okay. We're good. So, let's see. The video is about the new Apple Music classical app where you demo some music notes from your piano. That's cool. That's awesome. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I think you guys can. Let's see. Yeah, I can hear myself on my computer, so we're good. It's not like Instagram where it completely takes the sound away. Instagram unfortunately does that. So it could be 2 weeks, but you still could be wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking, wait a minute. How long has it been? But then I remember it is March. So I think the time changed like on the 12th, I think. If I remember right. So because of that, yeah. Pretty cool though. Like that it's lighter out than what it is usually. So that's a plus. It's a good thing. Because I love daylight savings time, like when it's not like dark, because I love the summer. I mean, it just feels like I could be more productive later in the day, and it just encourages me to stay up later, even more. But you'll notice in the winter, it's a lot harder for me to stay up late. Like, it has been hard to pull these all-nighters. Very difficult because of the weather being so cold at night. That's like you just want to lay in bed, but you have to be like, nope, like it is not gonna happen. So but yeah. Oh, it's 3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks in. Wow, I can't believe it's already been 3 weeks. I mean, it's better than 5 weeks, but you know, sorry, I'm looking at, I got mascara smudged all over my face. I didn't even realize that. I did like my makeup. I tried to make it look nice, but it's like smudged. Okay. Let's see the comments here. You said this video is about... Oh, wait. No, you told me that. Yeah, I read that one about the video. We got 4 people watching currently, so you 4 people are really cool. Can I know who the 4 people watching are? I wish there was a way I could know. Ooh, wait, let's see. There's no way of knowing. That's awful. I don't think there's any way I can know who's watching. But, yeah. So, just comment down below if you're watching. The trick is to waking up early. The trick is to go to bed earlier. I know. My mom tells me that all the time. She's like, you should just go to bed early and then wake up like at 3 a.m. to do a live. And I've done that before. But let me tell you, it is extremely hard to do that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do a live stream, stay up, do something productive, and then like from there, you know. But it's a lot harder when it's just, you know, like waking up. Like it's difficult to wake up, especially in the winter, guys. I don't know why, but the winter makes it so much harder too. You're gonna try to do live streaming again on Instagram. Wow, that's awesome. Good for you. That's great. Where can we find it? Let us all know. Hi, Charles. Wait, I think I said hi to you, but hi again. Yeah, that is really cool. I'm also, I know this is random, but I'm gonna tweet to everybody that I'm live on YouTube because I don't think everyone gets notified on these social media apps. I don't know why, but people have told me they also don't always get notifications to my lives on here either. This and Instagram, but TikTok people seem to get notified, which is good. But let me paste this into the thing. There we go. I'm sending the live stream. Oh, I saw your Instagram DM. It was about, let's see. I thanked you on the DM. It was obviously your kind response to my story. So thank you so much. I don't know if you saw it. I think I sent it about 15 minutes ago. Maybe a little longer. Maybe a little longer. You know, TikTok was down, guys. I don't know if it's still down, but it was down, sadly. But I don't know. I don't know if it's still down or not. Everyone's freaking out on Twitter about it. I was editing my video on TikTok when it like went down at the time. One of my videos on TikTok, and I was like, oh dang it, like I really edited this video that I'm gonna post like a lot. I mean, so much time. So I thought, I hope they don't delete TikTok. Obviously, I don't want TikTok to go, but at the same time, I really hope they don't delete TikTok because I do not want my video edits to go away. So hold on, TikTok, before I lose all my edits. But I guess I feel like YouTube and Instagram are also really cool because like Instagram and YouTube are doing so good with like the reels and the shorts and stuff that you really don't notice as big of a difference anymore. So you could be scrolling on YouTube, reel or shorts. I especially notice it with YouTube shorts that I'm more into them, even more than Instagram reels. And I'm sorry to Instagram for saying that, but there's something about YouTube shorts that just gets you lost in them, you know? But yeah, so. Hi, Farhan. Hi, welcome. You get all my notifications. That's awesome. That is great. That is really good because some people say they don't, and I don't know why they don't, but they don't. So, my mom doesn't get my notifications, and neither does my dad. Well, my mom and dad. Well, my dad's on YouTube. My mom's on Instagram and YouTube. So, both of them don't get my notifications. So, yeah. So yeah, they both don't. And my brother is on YouTube, and I don't know if he subscribes to me or not, so that's probably why he doesn't get notified. But he probably, I mean, my brother, like, I send him my videos and stuff, but he doesn't really watch all of them. I mean, only sometimes. So that's just brother sibling love right there. But no, he watches some of my videos for sure, just not every single reel that I post because, you know, it's not his like type of videos he likes watching, I guess. He's more into theories and like watching videos how Coca-Cola was made, or I don't know, stuff like that. I'm like not that way at all. I'm like, okay, like there's only so much I can learn, and then I'm like, let's do some music. So it's just kind of funny, but yeah. It's kind of interesting how everybody has like that key thing that they're really interested in. I'm curious. We have almost reached 2K on my reel that I just posted. Like, I think I posted it like 40 minutes ago. So you guys are incredible. You guys seriously made that possible. So I cannot believe it, because that was really fast. Bye, Paul. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Give us your, wait, make sure to give us the, or like tag me in your live stream so I could see it. Like at me in it so that I could see it and check it out, or send it to me on live, because we all want to see it and we want to support you. So let's see who else is on here. Why isn't it showing me the comments? Oh, there. Okay, Ryan's on here. Hi, Ryan. And Garrett says he watches all my YouTube videos. Garrett, you rock. You rock. Thank you so much. Yeah, I so appreciate that. Thank you. What one out of all the YouTube videos, what one's your favorite? I'm curious about that. What one is your guys' favorite reel? Like, what do you like to see? What more content would you guys like to see posted, if you don't mind me asking? Because everyone has like a preference. So like for me, I love seeing people post like kind of like story times, and really into story times, especially. Those are really interesting, but they have to like really capture me in order to reel me in. Like, it has to be the first 15 seconds. So otherwise I'll keep going. Sorry to any story times out there, but it has to be like interesting, or they have to use some sort of clickbait. Hilarious memes. Did you see? So I posted a reel of me prank texting one of my friends my song lyrics from Hit and Run, and I was curious what my next song I should prank text somebody, because I have like some friends who or even family members like that I feel like I can text. I feel like the only ones who wouldn't be able to recognize it, my lyrics, is, or like, I feel like the only people who would recognize it right away is like my mom, especially. I mean, I have some friends that are really good at recognizing music, but like sometimes I even forget lyrics to some of my favorite songs, you know? So, let's see. Trying to see the comments again. Gotta look at those comments. Oh yeah, I should post it. I know we gotta do, Let's Play. That's cool. Among Us. That's cool. That's really cool. I was thinking I could also do one where I prank text like one of my viewers on Instagram, supporters, on Instagram, and sorry, I'm logging into my Discord so I could post this onto my Discord, the live stream. So I think it would be so cool because, like, if you think about it, like, some of them might not know all my songs, or all my old songs at least. So, yeah. Or if you guys have any friends that you guys know, or any like family members that you want me to like do, or if one of you guys can like do it, like, that would be so cool. I know you send me screenshots, and obviously get their permission that I could put it up on my channel. But yeah, you should totally do it, because I think that they could totally fall for the lyrics and they really would like it. So, oh, you're good at recognizing lyrics. And thank you, Garrett. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna log into my Discord, but I'm logged out right now. Let's see. Peace. What else is in the comments of this stream? Yeah. So if you guys have any recommendations on what song I should do next, the last one I did was Hit and Run. So, Garrett or Ryan, I know you guys are on this live, but I don't know if the others left. We have 5 people on here, so I don't know who the other 3 people are on at this time. But do you have any recommendations on what song you would like to hear next for the lyric prank text? Yes. Your entire I love that. That is true. That is totally true. That's why you want to prank like people that you actually know are cool with it. You know what I mean? So like, like you don't want to do your grandma. Like that is like the last person you want to do because obviously your grandma isn't going to know my song Hit and Run, okay? But like if it's more like a friend or somebody who has prank texted before you or something and is okay with pranks, as long as it's not like harmful or can scare them off too much, then or like when to stop the prank, if that makes sense, because you don't want it to go too far, you know what I mean? So um exactly. So I've gotten lots of prank texts from my friends. So yeah. Um, yes, that is very true. That is why it's good to be cautious, and not overdo it, obviously. So, but usually, like, if it's somebody that is not going to, like, I have a few friends that have done lyric pranks on me, and I've totally been okay with it, but I do catch on, but I kind of play along with it. So, um, but one of them did it to the one A Million Little Dreams. The one from The Greatest Showman. So was a really cool one to be in because I kind of caught on. So yeah. So wait, Garrett, what did you do? Tell us a little story time about it. Because I'm curious. I never knew you pranked people before. I never knew you were the pranking type. Hi, Kind. I'm glad to have you here. Hey, Kind. I'm logged out of my Discord server right now. So, if you're in Discord, could you post this link to the server and just say I'm live because I want to, but I'm logged out and I can't access my phone. So, I was just curious. If not, that's okay. Or anyone on my Discord, Garrett. Maybe Garrett will be able to do it. But I was just curious if you guys are okay with it. But yeah. What were you talking about? I remember one time, I'm seeing if I have any good story times for you guys today. Like interesting story times. Because I usually have like a ton of story times. Okay, here's a good story time. So when I was a kid, my family or my class, we had a lot of opportunities to meet really great people in my school. Like we had, I don't know why, but they always chose our class. Whatever class we were in, we were always picked. So one year, we got to meet the drawers, and I think the creator of the show, Phineas and Ferb. Like we got to, like, the artist, like the person who created this show, and it was epic. Like I don't know if you guys remember that show, but it was really cool. And they like drew the characters and everything. And we were so excited. We were so excited for sure. And we freaked out. We freaked out because it was like a show that we watched. I didn't really know the show that much at the time, I have to be honest, but we still freaked out because we knew it was somebody on TV or who made a TV show. So that was very interesting. That was really, really interesting, but it was really cool. So, um, let's see. Oh, wow. Dang. So, was that like, what did it do? Did it like scare people, or I'm not quite getting it what it did. Was it like is it kind of like where it'll jump or something? Or, but yeah. I noticed I need to color my hair again because I gotta get photos done for my single cover. So, yeah, gotta do my hair. Let's see. I'm refreshing this again. But yeah, I literally, that was an interesting story. Oh man, that's scary. That would definitely scare me. I'd be like, what is that? That's freaky. But yeah, I've never done anything like that. The closest thing to a prank that I've done, like an actual real life prank, like not like a phone call or anything like that, was when I told my brother his shoes were untied. I'm always too chicken to like do like a prank that is like in real life, if that makes sense. I don't know why. I guess it's kind of a good thing, um but like when it comes to, I remember I used to do prank calls when I was a kid, and I didn't really, I was really, I mean, they knew I was a kid, so I think most people played along with it because I had such a childlike voice too. And I still do. Like, people tell me, like, how old are you? Like, I'll be on the phone and they'll be like, are your parents, like, with you? Because, and I mean, obviously, I sound so young, so you want to make sure. But, like, sometimes people think I'm like 10, like, you know. So it's kind of interesting, which isn't bad though. Um, wow. So wait, you went to college or were you at an actual school, Garrett, like a high school? Because 2019, that is my brother's graduation year, I think. Yeah, I think that's when my brother graduated. That was the year he graduated high school. So, yeah. I graduated 2020. So, my graduation was really weird. We did like this COVID drive-through, and it was really fun, but I was really devastated because I felt like that I was just really heartbroken that we didn't actually get to have a graduation ceremony. But I've thought about if I'd attend my college graduation or not. Like, I've thought about that, and I don't know, like, I don't know. So um I don't know, Brandon. Like that's a tough question. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know like the scientific thing of that, how that works. Um I know that you could pop a balloon. Like, you literally have a balloon from the store and you just can like step on it by accident and pop. I've had people do where they'll like fill balloons up in the store, and like at a party store, and they're filling up the balloons and then it pops and you jump like, oh dang. That scared me. But um yeah. um your kids missed out on their high school graduation ceremony due to COVID. Yeah, it was so sad. Like, I felt really sad, but I was really thankful that they at least did the driving thing because not everyone had that opportunity, and um I did, and it was just so nice to be able to do that. And I was an online school too. So our online school, out of so many online schools in the world, I'm sure not every one of them does graduation ceremonies. Well, mine did, and mine did the drive-through one. They wanted to make sure everyone got the chance to get their diploma. Maybe not in the exact way they thought they would, but they did, and I was really grateful for that because I felt like I had a great experience, and sometimes things don't really turn out the way that we intend them to originally, but sometimes better things come along, and we had fun afterwards. We had some dinner, and yeah, so it was normal. Well, not normal, but they made it the most normal that it could be. So, um, let's see. Oh wow, the 4 months before. Wow. Then you retired after that. Sorry, I'm looking back and forth at my comments on my computer because the comments are disappearing all the time when I'm looking here. So hold on. Jay says, hi, awesome individual. Hello. Uh, Whoa, how did you do that, Garrett? That's amazing. You are like an engineer. That would freak me out for sure. I don't think I'd do that. Um, The closest to a prank I've done in real life was telling my brother his shoes were untied, which is kind of dumb. But I've done like prank calls before, harmless prank calls, like nothing. Like I would never go and tell somebody something crazy because I wouldn't want to freak people out. Like that is the one thing I never would want to do. Um, so yeah, yeah, it would be more like uh trying to think of one of my prank calls I did back. Um, one time I prank called my brother. That was interesting. But like I had to keep really quiet and I played some sort of Christmas song on the other end of the line or something. And it was like I think it was like I don't know, it was like some sort of Christmas song and then it was like Santa on the other end or something like that, just for fun. Uh and then yeah, so I think it was just kind of hilarious because his reaction was really funny and he knew it was me because I've done it prior and he just knows me. So yeah. I remember like I think my dad too. We've prank called my dad, but I never prank called my mom because I just didn't think she was like the type that would enjoy a prank, you know what I mean? So, or laugh at it. So, yeah. Um, let's see. What other comments do we have on my computer that I'm not seeing on my phone? Well, would you guys like to hear some music? Or would you guys like me to continue ranting on the stream? Or just kind of rambling because I'm great at that too. Uh, I love doing music and I love to go live and talk about a lot of stuff. So let's do the live chat. I only had the top chat on, so I don't think I saw everyone's comments. So I apologize to people who I didn't see all the comments too. Let's see. We don't have any more comments. Comment your recent emojis or comment your favorite emojis. My favorite emoji is like the one that's a little smiley with like the little cheeks that have like the hearts on them. I find that adorable. But I think that's always been like my absolute favorite one. My least favorite one has to be anything that shows a bad word. I just don't like it. So, but yeah, I think there's only a few of those, but yeah, that's just me. I just don't like it. That's my least favorite one. And the throwing up one is pretty bad too. Especially the like one where the emoji's actually throwing up. That is like completely not what I want to see at all. But yeah. So those are like the ones I don't like. They're mostly there are emojis I do like. I don't like the one that's angry that much because I don't really like it, but I mean, I've used it before when I was like, what's I angry about? I think if it was angry at the dog or something, getting into my iPad or charger or whatever it was. But I don't really use the angry one too much. I've used the sad one, like the keeps ringing. Let's see, let me text my mom. I'm on YouTube Live. Okay, I'm gonna send her the link because I don't think she got notified. Wait, how do I send this to her? I have this song in my head that I listened to today, and it's like been in my head forever. It's like a love song. I sent that to my mom. I'm curious if she's gonna come on. Come on, Mom, join the stream. We need you. Okay, sometimes the puke emoji is simply the right emoji for the moment. That is true. Yay, you're on here, Mom. Okay, we were just talking about you. I was like, come on, Mom, join live. So yeah, I was like, we're talking about our least favorite emojis. So, obviously, I said like any bad word emoji, not my favorite. And the puking emoji is totally out. But beside that, like, I think, I don't use every emoji, or I might not love an emoji. Like, I might not be like, oh my gosh, I really love that heart. There's one heart that I don't really like. It's like the white heart, because it's like so hard to see. Unless it's like posted. I don't know. We were talking about least favorite emojis on here. Isn't that kind of funny? But guys, I want to thank you guys. Let's see how many views we have on the short on TikTok or YouTube. Sorry, can't speak. Cannot speak. Okay. Do you guys want to take a guess without looking? It shows that we got 1,878 views on YouTube. That's crazy. That's amazing. So thank you to anybody who's watched this short. I am definitely curious how people have found it, but that's really nice of you guys. So thank you. And share it with your friends if you want. You don't have to. But if you just want to share something and you want to connect with a friend, you could even say, hey, who's this random girl who made this funny video? You should totally check it out. Maybe they will. And then, yeah. Sorry I'm looking back and forth. I'm trying to look back at the comments and look back at this. And yes, we only posted it like almost an hour ago, so it's been a little while since, or not a long time since we posted it. So yeah, it's crazy. You guys made that possible. So thanks for watching and thanks for liking it. So yeah. Let's see. Did I see your comment? Let's see. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I've seen those, Garrett. I've seen those types of toys before. I've seen those like at the prank store. Yeah. Or the prank section, I think at Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. Not the prank store. I've never been to a prank store. I've seen it on SpongeBob, though. Let's see. Okay, how about, does anybody have... I was telling everybody that obviously I was thinking of texting lyrics to my brother next, because my brother, he's really good with this. So what song should I text to my brother? Because my brother, he's pranked me many times, so we kind of have a thing on who's gonna prank next. So what song should I do? Because my brother isn't, don't tell him I said this, but he's not the best with lyrics. He loves like repetitive songs, so he doesn't know all my lyrics. So that's a good thing. So we can like totally, Lost in, oh yeah, he'll be like, wait, what? Especially if I did the bridge of Lost Inside My Mind. Yeah, I think we should do that to him. So, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? Okay, yeah. Hi Noah, thanks for joining. I was telling everyone that for my photo shoot, we're going to have to cut my hair. Not cut my hair. What am I saying? Color my hair, not cut my hair. I'm not doing that. I'm curious everybody's reaction. You guys are going to be like, no, don't cut your hair. Everyone says that whenever I say that. So I'm like, okay, I won't cut my hair. Don't worry. Saying long. Totally. So you'll have to also send I think you said you had videos of when you first started watching my music, or like when we went live one time together a long time ago. I think that's what you said, I think. Thank you. Wait, did Kind do a comment? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, Kind. I don't know. See, social media. He said, you've earned those views. You put a lot of effort into social media. Really? Thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. What music is your brother into? Oh, he likes listening to that song, Blue, like, what is it called? I think it's called Blue. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Blue. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's called Gabri. Wait, no. No, sorry. Blue Dabadi. Eiffel 64, I think that's what it is. Blue Dabadi da da or something like that. And then he likes a lot of techno as well. He's extremely into a lot of techno, so he'll listen to songs that just go like repetitive. So I'm like trying to send him some new songs to listen to that are also techno, because I want to show him a new song, because he shows me different songs and new songs. But I never show him a new song, so I've been trying to find a good one. But the one song that he loves is Hit and Run, and another song I wrote a long time ago called Many Dreams. So I'm glad that he likes those, and I'm glad I could show him those new songs. Let's see. Is that a song, Ryan? I think he'd be like, what? What concerts have I been to? Not too many. I think there was like an outdoor concert before. That's it, really, that I can think of, unless my mom remembers something. I can't. I know I was like at this outdoor event and they had like a concert, but I was like too young to know if they were known or not. Like I wasn't old enough to recognize who it was. I don't know. I'm not sure. What is some songs that he likes? I'm trying to think of what he listens to. I wish I had his playlist. He was playing some other songs in the car. He's heard some Avril Lavigne songs. Like, I mean, we listen to them together in the car. But he plays a lot of techno, like a lot of techno and remixy kind of a. I'll have to ask him. You know what he likes? I think he likes Queen. I think he likes some Queen songs, which, hey, I love Queen. My mom loves Queen. My mom got me into it. So, thanks, Mom. I don't think you realize, but I do recognize a lot of Queen songs. My brother loves Mr. Blue Sky. That's a good one. Let's see. I know some of her songs are really catchy, like extremely. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Mr. Howard. So, Mr. Howard, are you a teacher? I know that's a random question, but because you go by Mr. Howard, I'm curious. Some Avril song. Oh, yeah, I just read that. You didn't want to be the one to forget. I thought of everything I never regret. A little time with you is all that I can get. Oh, I think I know that song, Ryan. I think I know that song. Let's see. Awesome, Garrett. Thank you so much. Yeah, you'll have to send me that one of the live stream that we did a long time ago. That's amazing that you know the date, too, of it. Does it tell you it, or? Because that's pretty good. Sorry if I don't see all the comments. Hello. Hi. One of the Daft Punk's biggest hits. If he loves electronic music, he should know that song. Okay, yeah, he probably does. You know, Queen, you're rock. Cannot say that fast. We will rock you. Oh, he loves Radioactive. Maroon 5. Oh my gosh, I love Maroon 5 songs. Like, my mom even loves Maroon 5 songs too. And she's my mom and she loves them. I mean, like literally, she loves older generation songs than I do too, to be honest. But like, she loves Maroon 5 because they have such a mixed feel. They're so good. So I love Maroon 5. You were the one of the nicknames in your high school because of your beard. Oh, yeah. I was thinking you're a teacher because that's what, or a doctor. Well, maybe you go by Dr. Howard then, if you're a doctor. Mr. Blue Sky is kind of cool. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You should send it through email, Garrett. Like email, Google Drive. Thank you. Thanks. Wait, Razor Teeth, what did you say? Sorry, I only got your comment that says it's so good. That I don't see any of the other comments. So let me know, like, what was so good. Was it a song? Was it Safe and Sound by Capital Cities? Goodness, I gotta look these songs up. Sometimes I will recognize songs in the radio pretty fast, but usually, like, I'm really good at that. Oh, he does? He likes Daft Punk a lot? Okay. Can you ask my brother if he likes those songs that Ryan said? Ryan, if you could repeat it in the comments section, so then we can know. And yes, Google Drive would be perfect. Perfect for sunning, because it's so cool to look back. It's so cool to look back on like the guesting streams, and so it's amazing that you have those videos too. How do you keep storage? I'm curious on that. He has nice. Electric Light Orchestra tunes like. Oh wait, I know Electric Light Orchestra. Yes, Mr. Blue Sky, and then there was another one they did that I really like too. Man, you guys are so amazing. I just love that you guys love this music. Okay, so let me ask you this. I know this is a random question, but I'm curious. Why, like, what in my music do you like? Like, what reminds you of these people, or what makes you listen to it? I just always am curious, like, what is it that you like about it, if that makes sense. Like, for artists that I listen to, so like when I listen to Taylor Swift, I love like that there's like this original feel to it. Like there's nothing like it. Especially my favorite was like the country debut. But there's also many other albums too. Or if I listen to Maroon 5, like it just reminds me of some old songs, but also has like that rock vibe to it. So I'm curious. I wasn't sure. So you guys are sort of giving away the prank by doing. Oh, don't worry. Sorry, my brother went out of the room. Basically, I'd prank him with my song lyrics, but an old song that I wrote, so he doesn't know the song lyrics, if that makes sense. So, yeah. That would be awesome, Garrett. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. ELO has tons of hits. That's awesome. That is so cool. Well, they deserve it for sure. I know at least like 300 or more artists. Nice. That's really cool. That's so awesome. I'd say I know a lot of artists, like music-wise, because I've listened to a lot of old songs. So my mom played like tons of old CDs in the car. Newer artists I know too, but not all the new artists. So Ryan said, I love how your music feels so much like something you'd personally create and love. Really? Thanks. Thank you so much. That is really nice of you. I'm just curious, like, on, like, what is it, if it sounds like more older style. Like, sometimes my mom will say, like, oh, some of your songs remind me of, like, some of the songs that I listened to when I was younger. Or, like, there's, like, a variety. But, like, I'm curious because, it's kind of interesting to, like, know what type of songs your listeners like or what got them into it, Oh, Avidan said your songs have good tunes and good lyrics. They sound good and make me want to keep listening to them again. You write good songs and they have a good sound and feel. Really? Thank you, Avidan. Avidan, you, You definitely, I remember you did a cover of Old Phone Line, and that was really cool. And I think you did another one, 5 Mile Road, I believe. I remember you did a cover of that one too. So, yes, I remember that. So, I was very touched by that. And then you also sent me some cool impressions that you did. Your songs have, oh wait, this one, it's hard to describe what makes your songs good. They're just catchy. Really? Thank you. I always try to make them really catchy. I try not to put out a song that's not catchy unless it like has so much meaning that it would like really, really just make it catchy enough in itself, if that makes sense. I'm creating Google Drive folder with guesting streams. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, let me know and send it because I totally would love to check it out. Thank you very much. That is like really nice of you to take the time to do that too. So thank you, Garrett, so much. How do you get a different number to prank with, by the way? The world will never know. No. You never know. You never know. No, I have a number that I use specifically for music. So I have a number for what's it called? Instagram or not Instagram. Number for like my friends like that I text just on a regular basis, right? Friends, family. And then I also have a number that I use for like Instagram and like communicating. Like I've texted some of you guys and I had gotten a new number for actually like sending texts and stuff, and some of you guys freaked out because you guys were like, how do you know my name? And it'll like say the past texts from a long time ago. So that's how I got a new number. So yeah, and obviously my friends don't really text that music number ever, so it's like, you know, so how are they gonna know? And my brother isn't really texting it, so yeah. So let's see. Yes, I did, Garrett. Thank you for sending me that. Feels like classic country. Really? Thank you. Loved your enthusiasm playing the ukulele on the first live stream I saw. I was impressed to find you had written all of them. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. And I can't wait for you guys to hear all the new songs that are coming your direction. And thank you so much, like seriously, for all the support. Like anybody who's like gotten badges or Patreon or whatever it is, like every single cent that I've gotten from this has gone to music and made this completely possible. So this would not have been possible without you. So if you're like buying a tune on iTunes or listening through Spotify even, like that too, same with CD, that goes towards music, like completely. Except like obviously if you buy a CD, you have to pay like the $5 or whatever shipping or whatever it is. So then, you know, you have to use that for shipping. But, you know, like everything after that I get goes toward music. So thank you for all your support. Let's see. That would be awesome. Whoa, Garrett, that would be so cool. Can you do that? Thank you, Ryan. Did I see your comment? Yes, I did. Thank you. And don't be sorry, Ryan. You joining just seriously has been amazing. And I'm just so grateful for that. So thank you. Wisconsin's really cool. Now, here's something I've heard. And if this is like not true and people just say this, sorry for assuming this. But everyone like in Idaho says the potatoes are amazing. I know you know where I'm going with this. So is the cheese a lot better than it is in any other state? Because the potatoes here, I have to be honest, are the best. Like California, no. Idaho, yes. When I came here, I noticed a difference. It was not like placebo effect. No way. It was actually the potatoes and actually the water too. So, yeah. I have to totally say that. So, yeah. Oh, yes, I did, Garrett. I said that would be awesome if you could. If it's not a hassle, of course. Wait. You said the traveling. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Ryan, you're really nice. Thank you. The traveling something. Oh, Traveling Wilburys band members in 1988. Bob Dylan, Jeff Lynne of ELO, Tom Petty, the Heartbreakers. Yeah, I remember those. George Harrison of the Beatles, and introducing Roy Orbison. I recognize most of those. I just don't think I recognize Roy. Sorry, Roy. Maybe I do, actually. Wisconsin cheese is some of the best in the world. We even have some pretty decent potatoes here, too. Wow. Oh my gosh, okay. I think, guys, if I ever go and play music and, like, in different, like, states and stuff, Wisconsin is on the list. Unless you guys have something better in your state, I think Wisconsin's... As long as you guys have Parmesan cheese, and as long as it's better and good cheese, then hey, I'm over there, like, right now. Like, I'll teleport in, like, 5 minutes. The orange state... Wait, oranges? Okay. I love oranges. Continue on that. Let's see. Bye, Garrett. Thanks for coming on. Pretty Woman and Crying. Oh, Pretty Woman, I know that song. I love that song. My dad plays that song all the time. I love that song. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love that song. How could I have not known? Wow, I love Pretty Woman. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out over it now. So is he still alive or no? Because you guys said he was a great singer, so I'm assuming he's not here anymore, though. I always get, like, sad when I find out, like, artists passed away, because that opportunity to ever see them or what they are, who they are now, is, like, gone. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe they're rocking and rolling in heaven, but not here. So it's kind of sad, you know? Wow. Let's see. That's okay, Garrett. Thank you so much. I seriously appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. Just let me know, like, when you send it. Wow. Oh, that's really sad. That is so sad. Wait. Oh, wow. The latest single you got it in 1989 after he passed away. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is, like, so sad. I've heard some artists, like, their music releases after they've died, and it's, like, so sad because you, like, listen to it. Like, obviously one of the artists out there, Selena, I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but she, like, made this song called I'm Dreaming of You Tonight or something, and it was, like, a really good song, like, in my opinion. Personally, some people might, I don't know, everyone has different opinion on music, it's so subjective, but yeah. And then I heard the story of, like, what happened, and it was really sad, and I think they published it after she passed. So yeah, don't worry, guys. When I'm 99 years old and it's my time, I'll just release, like, 100 albums. I'll have my 100 albums of all my notes compiled, and I'll just release them all. So every year that goes by for the next 100 years, my songs will come out. So it'll continue happening. So we just gotta, like, get enough badges. No, I'm kidding. But hey, that could be possible. I mean, we could do that. We should make a goal. 100 songs or 100 albums before 99. It's, like, perfect. I mean, I think that would be so funny. Oh no, wait, Ryan, is that supposed to mean that? Oh man, oh no. But okay, maybe 100 then will be okay, or maybe I'll beat a record and go to 110. Yeah. You'll have quite a musical legacy by the time you are 99. Well, thanks. Thank you so much. That would be cool to like, I guess, like, that would be hilarious though if like all the albums dropped like completely. Like, imagine like 100 of them just like. um, but yeah, I think like after I do music, well, I'll always do music, but like when I get like really old, where I can't sing anymore, I'll write songs for other people. I think that's what I want to do. I mean, I've thought about writing songs that are totally out of my genre singing wise for other people, but I don't know. I don't know. I've thought about it though. But I think like, especially when I can't sing anymore, then I'll totally write songs for other artists too. So yeah. Thanks for the clapping, Michael. Or waving. Is that clapping or waving? I just have a good feeling that you'll live a long, beautiful life. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I feel the same about you guys, too. I mean, God has planned for all of us, and, like, we'll all live, as long as we do what His will, we'll all live what's the best life for us, you know, because He knows best. And so, whatever gets us up there. Let's see. Got to release those albums sooner because I won't be around when. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Kind. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll release. Ooh, I'm guessing you're like, I don't know. You don't sound too old, so you don't sound like you're 90. So, you're not 90, obviously. I think you're really smart enough to use technology. But you said you had kids. So you're probably, I mean, I'm not going to say your age, but I'm sure you're probably like, I don't know, like you sound like you're 30. Like, honestly, like you sound really good. So, or like, I wouldn't even think that you were past 28, honestly. So you sound really good, though I've never seen your face. I've just seen you on the Discord server when we did the Among Us game. So, I mean, I'll have to release it. Let's make a goal that I release 50 albums by age 50. That will be perfect. So then, you know, like the century. Or I could release, how about an album full of 50 songs when I turn 50? We'll call it, not a century, half a century. Sorry. You better publish all your stuff soon if you want me to see it all. No, don't even think that. Don't worry. Like, you will totally. Abadan, first, obviously, I will probably, I mean, I'm gonna publish a lot of stuff. Like, my goal is to publish like a whole bunch of music over like my 20s, especially, and 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, hopefully 70s, 80s. I don't know how old I'll be or how I'll feel then, but you know, so I think like I'll definitely be publishing lots of music around, you know. Let's see. You wish you're still 28? Really? Like, I think that people would want to be like, I mean, I guess each age you're at seems like it's crazy. So like when you're 20, you're thinking, oh my gosh, like I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, you know? Like, what am I gonna do in life? And what am I gonna do with college or career or whatever? And then when you're like 30, you're kind of knowing. And then when you're 40, you still know what you're doing. And then you're 50, and it just keeps going. So I guess each age is, you know. Anyway, we're talking about an interesting subject, and I don't want anyone to be depressed. So, let's see. But I think every age has its perks. Like, I would not want to be 12 again. I have to say. And I would not want to be 13 again because that was like not fun. Middle school years, no. Elementary school, maybe I'd want to go back for a day, but after that, nah. I want to drive. I want to write songs. I don't want to have to. I mean, I wrote songs when I was younger, but I want to go to the studio. So, plus I wouldn't be able to live stream if I wasn't, you know. I'd be kicked off TikTok Live. I was kicked off TikTok Live when I was 20 because I thought I was under 13. So, like, it's kind of funny, but Rocket Man, nice. What's your college major? Marketing. So, yeah. Yeah, middle school was the worst, guys. It was really bad. I did not like middle school. That was like the worst years, in my opinion. I liked high school. High school was better. I mean, I did that online. And middle school, I did homeschool, but still, I really didn't like it. Like, just wasn't great. I just, like, not only the school work, I didn't really like it. It was just kind of, I don't know. You felt like, it wasn't like you're getting credits in high school and you're going toward college. You're still in between. And not only that, but friend groups change so much in middle school, especially, and even high school changes. Like, it changes a lot. Let me move this. Let's see. It's crazy when you're young. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. Especially, like, when you're in middle school. I know, like, I remember, yeah, school years are really difficult. I remember when I was in elementary, and that's when I wasn't homeschool. And it was, like, crazy then, too. Like, I had no idea what was going on at all. And the friend groups would change all the time. The cliques that were around. So, yeah. A general thing. So you could do marketing for music. You could do marketing for brands. You could do marketing for other musicians. Like, it's just kind of, or other people on Instagram or whatever social media that do influencing or whatever. So, like, my terms are sounding like really unprofessional, but yeah, it definitely something I want to do because, like, hey, like, seems like really fun. So, and I've like really enjoyed the marketing process when it comes to doing my music and stuff. So why not help other people too? I'm looking at my comments here again because I'm charging my phone. So let me hold you guys like this. You enjoyed your school years, but they didn't seem as precious as if you had to relive them. Oh, they wouldn't seem as precious. Exactly. I guess if I could go back, I would tell myself, like, don't listen to those jerks at school and write another song about it. Like, don't care. Like, just, I mean, obviously be nice, but, like, don't let it get to you. Don't let it, like, just continue on. It's not gonna matter once you're in, like, college or whatever. But I might not even take my advice, honestly. Like, I think my mom told me stuff like that, but, like, I was just, like, at the time you're living through it, so you're not gonna know, you know? Let's see, you didn't like going through a lot of stuff. Oh, wait, no, I read that. No, I didn't read that. But you wouldn't want to relive anything. Yeah, I don't think I would either. High school and middle school is, in most cases, is basically a reality TV show. That's actually reality. Exactly. That's a great way of looking at that. It is like reality TV. And I think most reality TV is fake, to be honest. I think, in my opinion. I don't know. I know of some shows that are definitely fake, but there's always some sort of thing that's fake because you know there's a camera, so it's not gonna be like completely realistic, you know? It's not like, Before you're 30, you have to prove yourself all the time to everyone in your career with your friends, but 30s are a settling time. You've proven yourself, so you start half relaxing. Interesting. That's a good way of looking at it. You'll find when you're 30, you find things from your 20s boring and immature. Then you'll outgrow your 30s and so on. It's awesome. Wow, I like that, Steven. You're making me look forward to it. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm 20, so I'm still very immature, but, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm super immature. Like, I've never, like, stolen anything or something crazy like that, but, you know, like, I literally prank text, as you saw in my last video. So there's a little immaturity there. But like, I guess when I was like 15, probably would have been more immature than now. A lot more immature. Definitely arguing with my brother a lot more. You know, that type of immaturity. But yeah, I guess that's true. I'm curious when I'm gonna find immature that I do now. Probably I'll look back at a prank text video and I'll be like, what? Oh, it's magic. I love that. Have you ever seen the interesting medicine commercials with that song? Thank you, Rowan, right? Rowan. Hello, Rowan. Thank you so much. You don't know, you think you still love SpongeBob and Nintendo even when you're 80? Nintendo's cool. I remember I used to play this game called Clash of Clans. That was, oh my gosh, the gems on there. Sorry I'm moving my hair. Anyway, so the gems on there were like so expensive. They're like $5.99 for a little chest of gems. And then they made the price go down after because like people were starting not to buy it. That's what I was told. And then I quit the game eventually, like in 2016 I quit it. Then a friend wanted me to return, so I went on for a little bit. And then in 2018 I was like, okay, I'm done. So I haven't been on since. So I don't know if the account deleted or whatever. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I was pretty into that game, Clash of Clans. My brother was into it too. We had like a clan, and we had a lot of fun. So okay, one thing that I was really immature when I was a kid, I would sometimes like we did like Easter egg basket hunts when I was like really little. And my brother was extremely good at these Easter egg basket hunts. Like he'd find almost every Easter egg, and I would be upset. So I would cry and be really sad that I did not get as many eggs as my brother because he was better at that than me, but I couldn't accept that. So I cried a lot. And yeah, I mean, I guess from a kid's perspective, it's different, but I look back and I'm like, man, I shouldn't have cried over that. Like, literally, like, it's not too bad, you know? Like, your brother's gonna share with you. So, yeah, but as a kid, you're thinking totally differently. So, yeah. Retro arcade games are just the best. We used to, play the original Mario. That was really cool. Pac-Man is cool, but they have it on the phone now. But it doesn't feel the same as like going to an arcade and playing Pac-Man. Ooh, those are cool 80s video arcade games. Do you guys know the stacking game? That's cool. I think my brother, his friend won a DS from that game. Or an iPhone, I think. It was either an iPhone or a DS. It was one of those. So we always tried to win, but we never did. I did win like twice from a claw machine, which is insane that I did. But I did. And one was at this like driving go-kart race place, and I can't remember where I won the other one. But I was pretty excited. I was lucky. I think it was luck, based on luck, not skill, because they can like edit like how much the claw. It's pretty. There's science to it. Is there still jukeboxes? Oh, are those things and you have the songs inside of them and they flip the pages, those things? Duck Hunt, that's cool. Miss Pac-Man, there's Miss Pac-Man. I think that's what you're talking about, Ryan. I'll have to look to make sure, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, the claw machine is really interesting. You have to go to a place that is willing to give away the toys inside of it, because some of them, like the Toys R Us ones, no, they're not going to want to have you win, because that's how they like want you to. That's one way that they're making money. So, man, I want to go to the arcade now. I've never heard of Miss Pac-Man. I've just heard of regular Pac-Man. Like, just like the game Pac-Man, not Miss Pac-Man. Is that like of a girl, like, version of Pac-Man? Let's see. Got my computer here so I can look. Pac-Man. Who's Miss Pac-Man? What? There's a girl version of Pac-Man? I didn't know that. I thought there was... What? It's more popular than Pac-Man itself? What? I thought it was just regular Pac-Man. Like, what? Maybe I just didn't notice how... I didn't notice the bow tie on it. Or not bow tie, the bow in the hair. That just looks like Pac-Man, but with a bow tie. Or a bow in the hair. No, wait, no. I don't know. She kind of looks different. In lipstick. I like Pac-Man better. Pac-Man is cool. Sorry, Miss Pac-Man, but Pac-Man has to win this round. Because, you know, he's like the original. I'm learning English because I really like to understand your live shows. I really like your music and support you. Thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, you're learning English just to watch my streams? Dang, thank you so much. Wow. Whoa. How many have seen your short that you made? Let's see. Sorry, guys. Hopefully this camera, I'm not moving it too much. I have played Space Invaders. On my analytics, it's showing 2K. But when I actually click on the video, because you guys don't get as updated as I do, as fast, because it shows live updates on my thing. Like, on the shorts that you guys see, you're seeing 1.3 views. But on what I'm seeing on my analytics, it's showing 2K. So that's pretty amazing. So thank you to anybody who's watched the shorts, because thank you. I'm like really excited that you guys like that one. So I have been to an arcade before. And then one of the arcades that were here in Idaho closed down during COVID. It was really sad because they were pretty popular too. Like a really big arcade. A lot of people knew about them and would like go from out of state just to go to this specific arcade. You used to play Space Invaders at your hockey rink. Wow, that's cool. That is really cool. It's amazing, guys, because if you think about it, like, okay, I know what a rotary phone looks like, and I know how to use a rotary phone. Shockingly, I watched a video on it. But I wouldn't have known if, like, my mom didn't tell, or, sorry, I wouldn't have known if I didn't watch a video, or if my mom didn't watch, like, all those really old TV shows of them using rotary phones. I wouldn't even know what that was. But, like, some people don't know rotary phones, and I didn't know it before. Like, I had no idea how to use it. Same with, like, what else? Tape recorders. Like, my mom did have tape recorder before. And then this older lady that we knew, she had, like, a tape recorder, and she, like, gave it to my brother and I. So we, like, record over it and stuff. But besides that, I wouldn't know, like, at all. But I did have a Barbie tape recorder, so that was cool. It was, like, came with my Barbie play set or something. But, like, it's, like, all gone. But vinyls have made a comeback. So, when you got a button phone, you felt like big shots? Wow. So, okay. So how did your parents react when that change happened? Were they upset by it? Were they happy by it? Like, I know, like, when there's new technology, everyone reacts differently. Like, some people are like, whoa. Some people are like, no. I think, like, for me, I mean, I'm always used to new technology, but there's some things now, even though I'm 20, but there's some things that, like I don't like updates on my phone at all. I'm not into them. I'm like, okay, I don't really want to learn how it works. But that's the only big change that I've had. So yeah. They love the buttons? Okay, good. Okay. Do you guys remember GameFly? Do you guys remember GameFly, where you would order a game disc from GameFly, or like Netflix when you used to order a disc instead, or a disc, yeah. Since like you ordered online instead of using the program. You wouldn't want a rotary phone again, really? What about like we used to have this like big TV that was like not flat screen at all. It was like chunky, like it was big. It was like a huge TV, meaning not as in wide, but it was like, well, actually, yeah, wide. Yeah. So it wasn't like, oh, it's this long. It was like really wide, and there was like a lot of stuff inside of it, and like, yeah. And then once we got a flat screen TV, we were like, whoa, this thing's cool, cool technology. So, yeah. We had those old TVs at our school as well, and whenever the teacher rolled that TV out, you knew it was gonna be a good day, because you knew you'd watch Bill Nye the Science Guy or Magic School Bus. You used to rent video games on floppy disks when you were young. Wow, really? That's amazing. So, I remember, what was that one store? You guys are gonna kill me for not remembering it, because it was probably huge back when you guys were younger, but it was where you go and you rent CDs, not CDs, DVDs. It wasn't Redbox. It was not Redbox. It was very close to what Redbox is. Which Redbox? Blockbuster. Thank you. I only been in that like a few times, but not a lot. Like we went in a few times to Blockbuster, but nothing like everyone else did. Yeah, it like closed completely. Except one. There's only one left in like one place, I think, or a few, but not a lot, because nobody really uses it anymore, which is kind of sad. The rotary phone, you have to spin the number and let the dial spin back before dialing the next number. So if you had 6 to 9 in your numbers, it took a lot longer than a button phone. That is so scary though, because like if you had to like call an emergency line and you had to like wait so long, and not only that, but you'd have to tell the operator to call them, wouldn't you? Like have to say to the operator, like, operator, call this number. Like, that is scary. Blockbuster I went to all the time in my youth for movies. Oh, wow. So how old are you, Ryan? I'm curious. Are you 20? Your last video rental store was closed down due to COVID shutdowns. It's sad to see it go. Yeah, that's sad. I know even movie theaters. I mean, movie theaters do get money, of course, but like lately, a lot of people use like Disney Plus, Hulu, and all that stuff. Nobody really goes to the theaters as much as they do anymore, because like all the technology, which is so weird. So, you said 26? And then it says message retracted. Oh, okay. I see what you did. You probably typed in the wrong number. You're 26. But you used to just dial 0 before the. Oh, really? Okay, good. I'm glad that it was, But I'm sure it was harder to track. Like, I'm sure you had to tell your address in order to contact them, right? Wouldn't you? Because they couldn't know. They couldn't possibly know unless they had like a GPS already back then. But I don't think they did. Though I remember when you actually had to buy a GPS, like before it was on the phone. Or you had to wait if you got an iPhone, or iPod, at least on the iPod. What we did was we waited for our Wi-Fi to completely download the route onto the phone or iPod, and then have it tell us how to get to the destination. Or my mom and dad would just print out how to get there or use a map. So you tell them everything? That's scary, because say if you can't tell them anything. Dang. That is awful. I'm so glad we have good technology, like, when it comes to that. Like, there are times I say, man, like, it would be cool to just kind of, like, go back to, like, when technology wasn't huge, because it can be a distraction, but then at the same time, you're like, no, I'm really glad we have technology, You remember Blockbuster video stores who sell VHS, DVDs, CDs, candy, popcorn, and beverages? That's nice. Popcorn's amazing. You know what? I want to go there now. There's no popcorn like the movies. Like, you can try to replace a popcorn recipe, but it's not going to taste the same. So, yeah, I find it kind of interesting how that works. Okay, let's see. You had a party line? What's a party line? What is that? Is that like the operator? You had a party line with your rotary phone too, and we had code words for things, but the neighbors were so nosy they already knew what we were saying. LOL. Really? What is the code words for? Like, wow. Remember party? Oh, those things! I know what party lines are. When other people are on, I know what you're talking about. And then you have like, I know what you're talking about. I saw that in that one movie my mom showed me. I know what you're talking about. Finally, I know something. Okay, I know what you're talking about. That is so like, you had party lines with how many neighbors? What? Why would they listen in? I mean, like, I'd feel so badly. Like, imagine listening into a phone call, like, something, like, devastating happens and you're just listening in, like, what if you're what if you're talking about them and they, like, pick up the phone and you're like, no, I'm kidding. But, hey, that probably has happened. Yeah, I remember that. So did you guys have to have a specific time? Like, hey, this is when I use the phone. Party lines seem so weird. Yeah, they do. They are weird, aren't they? That's weird. I mean, at least you had a phone, but I've never had that before. Party lines. I'm trying to think what we had. Just a normal home phone. We have a normal home phone. We have a Rolodex. I know what that is. And we have a physical calendar. And I use physical calendar. I write down all the numbers. Like, I do not just delete contact, or not delete contacts. I don't just, like, have my contacts. I also write down my numbers. So, because what if my phone, like, drops in the water, or what if my house goes on fire and I'm like, you know what, phone, you're just a phone, I'm running out. Like, oh, but then, wait a minute, no, that would be bad, because if you think about it, if my house went on fire, my contacts would too, by writing. So, whoops, I didn't think that one through. Wow. You heard one of your neighbors on the phone line, really? Do you remember, like, what he was saying on there? I'm sure some of you guys were a little nosy. Or no, were you guys good when it came to it? Dial-up internet access is a thing past two, so computer internet doesn't tie up to the phone. Huh. I remember when my mom, like, when we do faxing and we would, like, get a phone call, but we wouldn't answer the phone call because it was a fax machine sending something. Or my mom would plug in the computer in order to print rather than it being, like, wireless. And then the computer would always crash. I remember those times. But I remember, like, the fax machine thing, like, a lot. That would happen all the time. So. And it creeped me out, too. Because sometimes I'd answer the phone, and then I'd hear the fax noise. I'm like, what in the world's happening there? So, yeah. Phones are better today, but it's easy to get a device to have cell phones, I've heard. Yeah, it's easier to get a cell phone, I think. Right? I just remember hearing him say some nosy neighbors listening to our conversation. They should get off my phone line. LOL, he didn't like people doing what he did. He didn't like people. Oh, because he was nosy. Ah, so he knew when somebody was on the other line. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever listened in on a phone call before. I mean, like, I've been in the same room, but I haven't, like, picked up the other line. Let's see. Maybe, like, when I was a kid I did, but I would, like, listen in to, like, my brother's phone call and see, like, what he was talking about. But we really had, like, the same group of friends, so we really didn't, like, have anything to hide. Or I remember listening to, like, my mom's phone call. Sorry, Mom. It was, like, with my uncle. And, like, it wasn't, like, anything crazy. It was just, like, they were talking about the day or something. So, yeah. But I thought it was cool. I was nosy just a couple times. Sometimes I had to wait for them to be done with their call before I could use the phone. Wow. You guys have some cool stories. Maybe we have to start a new trend called the old phone line trend. Literally, with party lines, and you tell, like, your interesting party line story to the song Old Phone Line. There we go. We have another reel. You didn't listen if you heard someone talking, you hung up right. Steven, you are a good person. You were a kid and had no interest in old people talk. Ha ha ha. Okay, so you got bored then. But you still were a good kid there. Good job. Abadan, I'm very disappointed. No, I'm kidding. I did that too, so I cannot, like, lecture you on that because I've listened into conversations when I was a kid, so. You feel like you missed out with party lines? I've never used a party line, so don't worry. We're on the same page there. We're on the same page. Ooh, okay. I've had, like... Okay, I don't know if anyone, okay, here's some funny stuff. So we've had some interesting experiences on Zoom. So today I was on, like, Zoom, and we had funny experience on there. Somebody's microphone was off, and they were watching a YouTube video, and I don't even know who it was, but they were watching a YouTube video. They didn't know their mic was off, and it started talking about how to make a sandwich. And my teacher says, that sounds like a good video that you're listening to, but just so you know, whoever that is, your mic is off. And it's just kind of funny, but it was hilarious. But yeah, we've had some interesting Zoom experiences in the class that I'm in. Or the last semester too, we had some funny experiences. But it was, like, the most funny thing. So their mic was on. Sorry. Yes, their mic was on, and, like, it was just so hilarious. And they said, that's a good sandwich. That's what the video said. And everyone couldn't stop laughing because it was so funny the way the guy said it. And my professor was trying to say something like really important that we need to know, like for this course and what is going to go on and like what he expects for these next 5 weeks. And then you hear, that's a good sandwich. So it was really funny. It was the most funny thing ever. So we definitely laughed a lot. But my professor, he's really cool. So he's not like gonna be mad about it. But I couldn't stop laughing, so I had to like go out of the frame because we all have our cameras on basically because of marketing. Like you need to learn communication, talking, and everything like that. So everyone could not stop cracking up. Even my professor was like still laughing a few minutes after. So oh my gosh, no way, kind, really? So did he ever realize it was off? Yeah, it was hilarious, Ryan. I don't think I've ever had my mic unmuted on something, but I do remember doing a live stream, and my dad walks in the live stream, he's like, your mac and cheese is ready, and he's like, he just screams it, but not like in a mean way, like he's trying to be funny, and I'm like, Dad, I'm live, and he's like, oh, and he like gets so quiet, and it's just so funny, so it was hilarious. I also got bit by a dog on a live stream. Back when I was 14, 15, Instagram just started having lives. I went live, and I had a few people on that I had no idea. Like, they weren't like my friends, meaning close friends, like somebody I could just text, right? And I don't think you could tell who was watching. So it wasn't like, okay, Abadan, my friend Abadan, is watching, I could go to his profile, click on it, text, right? No, you didn't know who was watching. So, the dog comes into the room and he bites me, and all people hear is a scream, and clicks end on the live. And I felt so bad because people thought I like died or something, but I didn't. I just went live again, and I'm like, ew, no, I'm alive. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, so what did the guy say, kind? We need more information. Your first time in a YouTube stream? Well, thank you for choosing me as your first. By the way, we've been live for 97 minutes. Can you believe that? Almost. If it's 1:20, then it's 2 hours, right? Wow. That's amazing. I find that so hilarious, though. Like, that somebody would go into the live or go into a thing and they didn't know that they had their camera off or on. Why do I say off? On. Why they have that on? So yeah, I'm trying to think of any other stories. I'm looking to see I wish I could like put a poll question on here. I never can figure it out. Your dog bit you on the lip during high school? Whoa. You're petting her and she just snapped. Took a week to fully heal. Wow. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was really scary to end that stream, but I didn't want anybody to hear me screaming, so I'm like, okay. But, yeah, people kind of got freaked out, and that was interesting. I'm trying to think of any other things that have happened, like, on a Zoom call, that I've experienced like a Zoom call before, not with this class, but like a few semesters ago, where somebody's like sibling just like went in the room and they like they started using language, and I felt so badly because the person was kind of, they were laughing, like everyone was really laughing, but it was just kind of like awkward, I guess, but like, somebody's mad, they're mad. So, but yeah, that's another experience I've had on like a Zoom call. I remember when Skype days were huge. No Zoom, like Skype was the thing. Everyone loved Skype. And, so, like, we'd use Skype for everything, communicating. Hi, Ocean Waves Entertainment. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming on. Let's see who else is on here. Let's see who commented. By the way, if you guys are new, I'm Hannah. I'm a songwriter, and I sing, and I love music. So, if you guys can, check it out. That would be awesome. In fact, if you guys could listen to me on Spotify too, because Spotify is super cool. And, yeah, it would be cool if you could listen to it on there, or on any platform, honestly. Let's see. Oh, wait, who else is on here? Hi, Daniel. Thanks for coming on. What else? DJ Tony Zoom. That's my channel name now. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, how are you? How have you been? We're just talking about interesting Zoom call experiences or live stream experiences. Let me think. Okay, let me think of another one. I'm sitting up again because, of course, we don't want to, like, we want to sit up straight. That's what my mom would tell me. I'm doing this for you. So, another experience. I gotta think about this. I've had studio experiences. So, the studio experiences are super funny. So, whenever we record a song, there's like always a word that I say that sounds like not like the word. So, for Postcard, it was guitar. I say guitar instead of guitar. So I always said guitar. Like, that's how I pronounced guitar. I'm not kidding. Until my producer was like, it's guitar. And I said, what? And he's like, it's not guitar, it's guitar. And I'm like, oh. Like, so then we started cracking up about that. Like, every time I said that, and I just couldn't stop laughing. And then the more I started thinking about not laughing, I would laugh. And it just went on for 15 minutes, and I took a break. No, yeah, I took a break for like 2 minutes and went back at it and was able to just do the best I could. And I did. And then when my brother, okay, I don't know if you guys know the song I wrote called One Day That Will Become One. And so One Day That Will Become One is like a song. It's one of the first songs that is out. So it came out it came out like definitely a few years ago. And one of the lyrics was, listen to these messages for me. And my brother said, listen, when I played it, he was like, what? I was like, what? And he said, why do you have ostriches in your song? And I said, no, it's listen to these messages, not listen to these ostriches. And he was like, oh. And every time I sung that, I could not stop thinking about that. So, yeah, it was really funny when he said, listen to these ostriches for me. It's like, what? That makes no sense. So, but I could see why he thought that. You like that song? Thank you. You had your own pet Petunia, the potbelly pig, when you were a kid, back in mid-1990s, in North Lauderdale, Florida. Wow. That's cool. Oh, a little pig. Oh, you did little pig emojis. Yes, it's mountain time here. Well, Steven, are you going to pull an all-nighter with us? You going to pull an all-nighter with us? Let's see. I actually don't have WhatsApp. What is WhatsApp? I don't know what. Is it like a social media or? Thanks, Steve. Thank you. Thank you so much. You rock. I'm so glad you're here. But yes, listen to these ostriches for me. So whenever you guys hear that song, just know that the ostrich made that song happen. So if it wasn't for that lyric, that song wouldn't be out. So, you know. I just decided not to record it because it's not as good without the ostrich lyric. Though it's kind of secret. You all don't hear me say ostriches, but I'm thinking ostriches when I sing messages. So now you guys know, whenever I go live and I sing One Day That Will Become One, you guys can tease me and be like, ostriches in the comment section, and I'm sure you'll make me laugh. So, I'm not sure, Steven. Pretend like I'm not, because my mom's here, and she always loves when I get my rest. But, you know, I'm not sure. Probably. I'm going to stay up, maybe do some school, then I'll go live. So. But my mom usually, like, wakes up. Like, she watches my streams. She loves watching my streams. And so, yeah. So thanks, Mom. Thanks, Daniel. Wow, Daniel, you rock. Thanks. And this is live, by the way. So this is not a recording. Like, this is seriously live. Is there an ostrich emoji? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's look. I'm going to search it on here, on this YouTube thingy. Search emoji. Ostrich. No. Let me look up bird. Let's just use... That's a lame bird. That's not a... That looks like Twitter. Can't have that type. Well, Twittery are cool, but I don't know. Dang it, we need an ostrich emoji, not that. What is that? It's just a bluebird. You look like you need your sleep right now. Really, I do. I thought I looked wide awake. Like, I'm still awake, y'all. I can't stop talking about ostriches. Like, literally, I think that's one of the highlights of this live now. The ostrich part. Thanks! I'm trying to think if I have other funny stories. I told you guys about the time my brother and I, so I've told some of you, like, on some lives before, but not on all. Oh, no. Okay, here's a good one. My brother loved any opportunity to make money. He's a businessman. I mean, literally, like, he loves, like, the business concept and just, I don't know. He's very good at all that. He's knowledgeable. So, my friend and I were just having a girls' day. And we're just, like, I was, like, 4th grade at the time. 3rd grade. I'd say 3rd grade. And she was, like, 5th grade at the time. And we were... Wait, how old? Maybe I was in 2nd grade and she was like in 4th. Anyway, I'm not gonna get caught up in that. We were young. And we just had a girls' day and we're like, we should make perfume. Like, we should make something that somebody could put on for a spa. So we get like a whole bunch of water bottles that she has and we pour out like all of the water, which sounds very wasteful. And it is. And we just filled it with tap water. What's the point of that, right? And what we did was... No, we didn't fill the bottles with tap water yet. We filled a container with tap water. Then we picked flowers from her backyard and we put like the flowers inside this little pot. And let me tell you... We picked out some of the bugs that were in this container. Okay, so we did that, right? There were little bugs in there. We picked them out, but we didn't pick them all out. Anyway, this will be important. So we put the water and this like new spa mix, which we called it, into each container. And then we would write on it spa mix. And we just thought, hey, this is like ours. So the next time my friend brought this stuff to my house and we were just hanging out, my brother overhears us talking about spa mix and he says, what's like this spa mix that you're talking about? And we tell him about it and he thinks of a good business opportunity. So he's like, how would you guys like want to start a business off of this? So we go on the side, like in front of the house. You go in the front of the house and we have this lemonade stand thing that says lemonade on it. It was like this lemonade stand. It wasn't like a table. It was an actual little stand. It was so cute and it said lemonade on it. And it was like for little kids and we just kept it. And my brother like had us like put all the spa mix in on this lemonade stand and wheel it out with like the wagon. And then we also got, didn't want to, this sounds really bad, but we didn't have any lemonade, so we're like, why don't we just sell like juice box lemonade? Like, that's it, like no homemade lemonade. So this lady comes by and she's like, oh, you guys are so cute. Are you guys selling lemonade? And we said, well, we're selling juice box lemonade. And then she's like, oh. And then we say, but we got spa mix. And she's like, what's that? And then we show her, like, and she's in her car, and we're like, "This is Spa-Mix." And she looks, and she just drives away. And our childhood hearts were broken. So my mom, obviously, we kept this Spa-Mix for a while. My brother wanted to keep it. I was fine with getting rid of it after a while because it was getting old and gross. And my mom was like, I already moved on to other things, but my brother didn't. My mom was like, okay, we're gonna have to dump out the Spa-Mix now. And my brother did not want the Spa-Mix to go. Like, it was old and it was like getting really old and there were like little bugs in it and everything. And he did not want the Spa-Mix to go. So he was like devastated over the Spa-Mix going away. And it was just the most funny thing looking back because, like, I just saw it as, oh, I'm moving on to the next thing, but he saw it as a business opportunity. So, y'all, hey, if I ever make a business, I will make a perfume and maybe cologne called Spa-Mix. There, we have it. It's a perfect name. And I'll get my brother involved so he'll remember that business opportunity. And don't worry, there won't be any bugs in it. So, exactly. Exactly. It was hilarious. It was really funny, like, looking back. Bugs, like, who's gonna want to buy that? But we were really upset that that lady drove away. She just drove away. So yeah, it was definitely very interesting. And but it's kind of like, I guess my brother, because he's so into the world of business, for me, music was like, I knew I wanted to do it since I was a kid, right? So he knew he wanted to do business since he was a kid, but maybe he didn't know exactly what type of business he wanted to do. Like, I don't think he wants to do Spa-Mix now. Um, but but yeah. I know, Ryan. I'm the same way. Like, I like would not. I wouldn't buy Spa-Mix. I mean, maybe I'd buy it to make the kids feel good. Like, it'd be like, okay, like, I'll totally buy this, and I give like a lot of money. I'd be like, okay, but I would not drive away like that. Like, I'd feel awful if I did that. So that I would never do. But I would definitely not, like, just be like, I don't know. But I guess we had to learn. We had to learn the hard way that Spa-Mix was bad. Let's see. I'm thinking I have lots of stories, like childhood stories for sure. We have lots of good ones. I remember. I'm trying to think of like funny, interesting story. Okay, one time I went on live stream and I had been like talking live, and this was kind of like when Instagram Live started, so it wasn't like a big thing. No, actually, no. I think it was you. Was it? I don't know if I'm saying this right. Okay, I think it was like some sort of like live stream kind of app. It's like YouNow or something like that. It was like back when there was no other ways to live stream besides live stream apps. It's kind of like Twitch, but a little different. And so you would go live, but I had my bed, and my bed had this like little head thing, like headboard, and I put the phone on the headboard, and my phone like fell under my bed, and I could not get to it for like 10 minutes. And I was trying, and I felt so badly because everyone just saw like the bed, like under the bed, like they didn't see me, so it probably looked so creepy, like it was just completely dark, and people were actually watching it, so it was extremely funny. So anyway. Ooh, you're a farm boy, so not much bothers you. So are you afraid of spiders? No? Ooh, I got a good one. Good story. And then I think this is gonna be my last story before I go. Well, we'll see. So basically, when I was 8, my brother was 10, my mom and brother and I decided to go to the bank. My mom did. And she's like, okay, let's go inside. Let's leave the windows down just so like the car doesn't heat up too much because we're only going to be a little bit. So we go inside the bank and we come out. We sit in the car, we buckle up, and my mom starts driving and driving and driving and driving. And then all of a sudden, my brother says, "Oh my gosh, there's a grasshopper in the car." And I look and it's literally on my window. And it's like right next to me. And I scream like crazy, like extremely crazy. And I freak out so badly. And my brother is too. And my mom gives us this paper. And let me tell you, this is the most biggest grasshopper I've ever seen. It was huge. So my mom gives this paper and she's like, "Get it with this." And we're like, "That won't get it." And so we make my mom, we say to my mom to please, 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 please pull over, which she automatically does. She opens all the doors, and for 40 minutes, we refused to get in that car, and we wanted to see that grasshopper out of there. We never found it, but it probably got out right away, but we were freaked out. So, yeah, it was disgusting. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it was awful. It was gross. Ugh, awful. And it's like this big, it's like, I don't know. It was disgusting. I'm not going to give details because I don't want you all to shiver like I am right now. But yeah. So. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Yeah. Man, these are all true. Bugs are really scary. I mean, I'm okay with bees. I have no problem with bees. I'm okay with wasps. Not a big fan, but bees I can handle. Because I was around them so much as a kid. Like, we had pomegranate trees. They'd always be flying. Totally fine with bees. So, I was sad as a kid mowing the lawn and running over all the grasshoppers. I mean, I would feel badly, but I wouldn't want to be near them. So, I probably would let you mow the lawn. If I was your sibling, I'd beg you to mow the lawn. I wouldn't want to be the one doing that. Now, it does not mean, by any means, that I now feel that way. I mean, I don't like bugs, but, like, I can handle, if I see a spider outside, I can handle it. If it's inside, then that's different. I don't want it to, like, I feel like outside I have more room to run, that's why. I don't have any idea, but for some reason chickens won't eat ants. Really? I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Wow. This whole chat has become about bugs. Well, y'all, it's been 2 hours that I've been live now. It's crazy how long you guys have been with me for. Some of you guys joined like 2 hours ago and are still watching. You guys are amazing, and I'm so glad you guys are here. I will be on Instagram Live tonight, so stay tuned if you guys want to watch. If you guys are like totally want to continue talking, because we're gonna have a blast. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining.